All right, we're gonna do our top 30 players for 2024 MLB season. Blake will pick the first one and then pick the fourth one after I go and Ben goes. So, Blake, who is the best player in baseball today?
Know he said he's a little banged up. It's questionable to be their opening day, but I think Ronald Acuna is gotta be the best player. It's not Shohei Ohtani. Everybody's shocked.
Indeed,
Yep.
that is who
Yep.
I had as well.
Awesome.
So I'll follow that up with a shortstop of the year, Mookie Betts.
Yeah, I like bets. Makes sense. Um, I'll go with Shohei at 3. Nobody like him, obviously.
After that gambling, I had him at 7, and I think I was going to move him down to 10 to 11 after the 4.5
Yeah, I
million.
mean, well, hey, Michael Jordan is a degenerate gambler too, and he's the
That's
GOAT.
true. And a
Yeah,
heavy cigar smoker. So
yeah,
we got our
exactly.
problems.
Exactly. Everybody has their vice.
Yep.
All right, so I get number 4. I've got Juan Soto for number 4.
He was my 4, but that leaves me with my 3. I got Julio Rodriguez here for 4. Yeah. 5. Yeah.
Um, Give me Judge. Pure power.
All right. We're going for power. I'll give you Corey Seager for the 7.
All right. My next available is Spencer Strider.
Wow.
Spider.
Pitcher break in the top 10.
I like it.
I had him at 8, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna put him at 7.
Give me Freddie Freeman.
All right.
Alrighty, I get 9.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Jordan Alvarez.
Like it.
I am gonna go with Corbin Carroll at next. What is the next one here?
I think you're 10. All right.
Uh, yeah, that was 10, so 11 here for Ben.
Give me Garrett Cole.
Still, I had Garrett pretty low on my list.
Give me Garrett
Yeah.
Cole.
Now he's gonna be out for probably a month or two.
Yep. Give me Garrett Cole.
Give me Garrett. He is set in his ways. Look at that.
Uh,
Staunch Yankee fan.
No, I don't like the Yankees. And I really don't like Garrett Cole that much, but
Still talented. Still got a great arm. All right. Blake at 12.
I'm at 12. I'm gonna go with a player I don't really like that much either, but I think he's very good. Bryce Harper.
Um, let's just do a random shot in the dark here. And I've got Bobby Witt Jr.
I have Witt on the list. Not that high for me though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean mine about the lowest one I have so far is Garrett Cole. I mean, I had Garrett Cole at 65,
Wow.
but I think it was due to injury. So
I'm not factoring in the injuries yet. We'll see how long he's out.
okay.
Give me
Then he moves
Trout.
up.
Yeah, give me Trout.
I also had Trout pretty low this year too. Where did I put Trout at? I had Trout at 42.
Trout is still probably a top 10 player, fully healthy. It's so hard though with him because the team just is so bad.
It's so
Yeah.
bad.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Just hard to judge him. I think people are down on him because of that.
I am. Yeah.
I agree. So what am I at 14?
15, I think here.
15. Okay. I've got Matt Olson. I said that one yet, right?
That's about right. I'm Matt Olson right at 14. So
Wow.
my 9 is still available, and that is Kyle Tucker.
Tucker a little bit lower, but he's up there.
Saying that now because your last 2 picks have been dogging. You had Tucker at 3.
No, didn't. Give me Jose Ramirez.
All right, all right. That was 16,
No.
17.
Yes, you're 18, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I want to make sure. I have Austin Riley for 17.
There you go.
So many, so many Braves on this one already, I swear. Um, I feel like I missed a guy. Like, who did you pick before Riley?
Or Riley. Yeah,
Oh, you
Matt
said Matt
Olson.
Olson. You said Matt
Yeah.
Olson.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was missing that blank in there. Now we're, yeah, here at 19.
Okay.
And my next available is, oh, Jose just went off the board recently. Okay, so I gotta go next.
Yeah.
Um, dude, give me Fernando Tatis Jr.
He was borderline top 30 for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I suck at this, guys. Stop.
But I mean, I don't. It's not that bad. It's not even that bad. Give me Trey Turner.
Not
He
Gary
was my
Cole.
next. He was my next. I knew I should have said Trey Turner. He was my next.
I got the next one. I've got Marcus Simeon.
Yeah.
He was my 7th best available. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, Austin Riley. I forgot to check Austin Riley off. He was my next available. Yeah. Okay. I will take Zach Wheeler.
My next available.
Give me Adley Rushman.
Ooh.
Okay.
I wasn't there yet on him, but he'll come for sure.
Who's a better catcher? Who's a better catcher?
Elias Diaz.
No.
Tucker Barnhart.
No.
Oh,
No.
Will Smith.
At Trainer.
No. Overall, maybe, but no.
JT Realmuto.
Romuto was.
Realmuto is probably the only one that you could maybe make an argument with.
All
But
right. I didn't know this was like a catcher all-star game, though. I mean, we're not required to
have
take
a
a catcher.
catcher. He's going to be the only catcher on the list, probably.
Where did I bet I had him
Which
pretty
hitter?
okay. I had him at 39. You're not that bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right. I don't know if I had a catcher before him though either. So you're technically correct.
All right. Is it back to me, Bill?
Yes it is.
Yeah,
24.
Luis Robert Jr.
Okay, okay.
White Sox had to make the list.
I mean, yeah, he was 27 for me, so that makes sense.
I had him at 35, so not bad.
Joel just really hating on Ben's picks today. Moving him out.
You know he had like 40 homers last year, right?
I know.
Yeah, he also doesn't know how to run full speed to first base.
He had 40 homers. You get to
You,
jog when
you,
you
you saw the man run to first base. You saw the man run to first base.
He said he was holding it up. Did you not see his interview
Oh.
the spring training? He didn't steal as many bags as he could have last year because he was trying to make it a full season for once.
Yeah,
He's not gonna want to steal bag. He's not gonna want to steal bags this year. This is gonna be a demoralizing season. He's gonna have to sit through with a bad attitude. So he'll have a bad attitude because they're gonna suck this year. He's gonna have to sit
They'll
through
send
it.
him to play with Timmy.
Yeah. All right. Give me Corbin Burns here. I guess I'll be the guy that takes the pitchers.
I like that. That's good. What number are we at?
I think this is 26.
Oh man. That's tough. Give me Machado.
Okay.
I had him at 121. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
throw your list out.
He didn't even make the top 150.
Yeah,
I
oh,
okay, but
157.
no joke. I had him at 57.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
It's
I don't know.
okay, guys. It's okay. I made a big old list, and there's a lot of players in the league.
All right.
All right. I got the next pick. So I got Blake Snell.
Mhm.
Now,
Blake, you do not. That was a first name bias. You do not want to know where I put Blake Snell.
yeah, it is first name
I like
bias.
Snell in the top 30. That's good.
Yeah.
I had him at 71. So
What? Oh, okay. Wow.
Okay then. All
Did you
right.
know he won a Cy Young? And
I mean, you last year actually too. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Just
Just
that was a
crazy
bad
thing.
He
pick.
was
All right, I'll own that.
he was
I'll own
actually the best pitcher, maybe in
that.
baseball.
I'll own that. I don't
At
know
least
what I
one of
was
the top
thinking.
two.
I don't know what I was. I had probably about 20 pitchers ahead of him, so I got to try to reevaluate my
Yeah, I was
priorities.
gonna say, did Corbin Burns win a Cy Young last year?
Well, I'm gonna follow up here with my last. I think this is my last pick, but Luis Castillo.
Okay, I don't hate that one either. Give me Gunnar Henderson.
All right.
All
You guys
right.
do you have any other ones?
I've got Rafael Devers.
He was my next available. That's
Okay.
that's not
All right.
that's
So
not bad.
we're not
Arenado.
so far off, just pitchers. We're just off on
Well, and my next one,
Arenado
yeah,
deserves to be up.
my next pick was my Cy Young pick, Pablo Lopez.
Okay.
I
think that's a good.
I mean Lopez deserves to be in the top 50. I don't know. Well, I mean I think Gaussman needs to be up there.
I had Gausman at 30. I had Gausman at 30 on my list.
Goldschmidt, Alonso, Adolis Garcia.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
I had Zach Gallen also.
Allen. Yep.
Bo Bichette, anybody?
I had Bo
No, no,
Bichette up there. I had Bo
Jackson
Bichette at
Holiday
46.
beat
Okay.
out a one hopper to him the other day. It made me down on Bo Bichette.
Or
I think-
Luis Ariz?
I had a rise up there.
Okay.
I had Logan Weber's, Francisco Lindor, Ozzy Albies, Pete Alonso, then Vlad Jr., Jose Altuve. I had Scooble at 35.
No. Show it to me first. The
Yeah.
talent.
Okay, well he's a Cy Young
You gotta
pick.
show me
He's a Cy Young
something.
pick by our very
Yeah,
own expert Blake Timmer.
So you had Scooble above Blake Snell? Is that what you're telling me?
Sure
By
did.
far above Blake Snell.
Sure
My guy,
did.
that is the homerest of the homer pick right there.
You seen the man. You seen the man. He's good.
He hasn't been healthy ever.
Dude, you guys want to be more blown away.
And I may be a Tigers fan, but that doesn't mean
You want to be more blown away? I put Angel Cruz at 40, so way ahead of Blake Snell.
Oh man.
No more lists for Joel. That's what I'm learning here today.
Yeah. Did Jackson Holiday make the top 32 or?
No, but he made my top 150.
Okay, I think that's reasonable.
He hasn't played. You can't.
Neither is Colt Keith. Did he make it?
Colt Keith is not in my top 150. In fact,
Okay.
Tarek Skubal is my only Tiger in the top, 35. I have it there. I have my next Tiger isn't until, how far down do I have to scroll here? I have Spencer Torkelson at 120. And then I have Riley Green at 130.
There's not
I
too
would-
many.
I would argue Riley Green is better than Torkelson.
Those are the only one. Those are my only. I only have 3 Tigers in the top 150.
I would say Riley Green's better than Torkelson. I would say Riley Green. You have an argument to put him above Scooball.
Yeah.
There's more of a body of work.
Yeah.
They both get hurt.
impact
They both
player.
get hurt. They both get hurt.
I don't know.
I had Isaac Paredes at 141, followed with Eduardo Rodriguez at 142.
Did Randy Arozarena make your list?
Sure did. Randy Arozarena is 47.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah, I
But
did
you're
put
telling me that,
Yamamoto.
like-
I put Yamamoto right at 50.
I'll put
Again, I don't know. You gotta Gotta prove a little something. Just because he pitched in the WBC doesn't mean
Blake
he's
Snell
gonna-
has proven nothing. No, I'm just kidding.
Blake Snell is probably in the top 20 if we're really thinking about it. Like what?
Yeah, I saw on the I mean, he just obviously got traded, but or signed, one of those. But
Signed.
I saw he was like the third starter right now for the Giants, but he'll probably, I think, what they have Logan Webb also, and who else is coming to my mind there? I'll find it. Don't you worry. San Francisco Giants. They've got Logan Webb, Blake Snell's two. Alex Cobb, Kyle Harrison, Jordan Hicks.
Yep.
And then you have to hope for like a Giants Tigers matchup because the Giants have Amir Garrett and Javi Baez loves to play against Amir Garrett.
Yeah, that is true.
Javi Baez is about to be playing against like, I don't know, 40-year-olds in Pico
Team
League.
Puerto Rico or
He'll
something.
He'll be playing with Pablo Sandoval hitting 6-run home runs.
Exactly. But he playing against
And,
40-year-old guys in the Picos League for like a lunch at $10.
Not
per
watching.
game.
Watching that.
Just bust me.
Good.
What
Good.
was that league that Pablo was playing in?
He was playing in something stupid.
It was that
It was
new
like-
league that just took off
Yeah,
because there's a bunch.
was
There's
like
a
the
bunch of
live-
old guys. Wasn't Fernando Rodney in that league too?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was backed by Saudi money again, so it was like the live of baseball.
I'm gonna go play in that. That sounds fun.
You might. Yeah, I mean, you have a pretty good workload under your belt that
Oh.
you can prove. You have film.
Yeah, sure.
You've got something. You've got more than Blake Snell. So
Yeah, right. Obviously. Why do I
Wait, dude, Ben Wheaton should have been on this list. Let's be honest.
Snell
Timmer,
at least.
Blake Timmer, Trinity Christian, Ben Wheaton, Trine. You know they should all been on this list.
Yep. That would have been good.
You guys still have years of eligibility left.
Nope.
yeah,
You have the COVID year, Blake?
no, didn't make it.
Oh shoot. You got out too early.
Yeah, got out too early.
COVID
All right, well
I
we're
definitely
gonna
would have used it too. I definitely would have used it.
for sure. Yeah. So yeah, 2021 or the 2022 preview, we did stat predictions, and that had Lucas Giolito, Cedric Mullins, Chris Bryant, Sean Manaea, Josh Bell, Tristan McKenzie, and Avisail Garcia. 2023's preview had Cody Bellinger, Yu Darvish, Frankie Montas, Matt Vierling, Jorge Soler, and Ryber San Martin. We're going to go through those predictions you guys made and who was the closest. So for Cody Bellinger, last year Ben predicted he was going to hit 232 with 24 home runs and 63 RBIs. Blake almost matched him at the batting average with 231, but had more home runs and RBI prediction. So technically Blake wins that because Cody Bellinger went off, hit 307 with 26 home runs, nearly 100 RBIs and 20 stolen bases. So very good year by Cody Bellinger. Yu Darvish. He ended up finishing the year 8-10 with a 4.56 ERA and 141 strikeouts. Blake, you predicted he'd go 14-9 with a 4.10 ERA and 155 Ks, and Ben had him go 12-8 with a 3.7 ERA and 177 Ks. So Ben was a little higher on him. The closer numbers to the actuals, Blake on that one as well. Frankie Montas. We're just gonna call this a wash. You guys pick the full season numbers.
There's no body of work there.
Of mediocrity. You guys picked, basically a 500 record for him with like a 4.4 ERA and about 120 strikeouts. So he went 1-0 in his one game of relief in 1.1 innings. So he got a win in his one game of the year, but that's not going to cut it. Matt Vierling hit 261 with 10 home runs, 44 RBIs, and 6 stolen bases. Ben, you predicted he was going to hit 206 with 7 home runs and 32 RBIs. In fact, I think he was the lowest you had on this list of stats. Blake had him hit 230 with 15 home runs and 77 RBIs, so way high in the RBI category for him. Pretty close in the home run category and closer to the batting average, so Blake would get that one. Now Ben gets this next one. We have Jorge Soler here. He ended up hitting 250 with 36 home runs, 75 RBIs. You guys didn't expect a great hitting season from him. Neither of you did, at least batting average wise. Blake, you had him at 201 with 19 home runs and 61 RBIs, and Ben, you had him at 210 with 22 home runs and 67 RBIs. You were closer, so you get that one. And then to finish, Ryver San Martin. He did not pitch. He pitched 14 games, so didn't have a huge workload this past year. In those 14 games, he had only 13 strikeouts. He went 1-0 with a 7.07 ERA. Ben, you get this one. You had a 5.7 ERA prediction for him. So you were pretty low on the ERA. Blake had him with a 4.1 ERA. So based on that alone, obviously you guys predicted he'd pitch a lot more than he did, but I'm going to go based on ERA and strikeouts, and Ben also gave him a losing record with 3-5. So Ben will win that one. So yeah, and I mean, if you count the wash with Frankie Montas, you could just argue Ben gets that, and it's 3-3, and then everybody wins because this is all about winning. Everyone wins. So.
Right.
But let's see who wins this year for 2024. I came up with 6 random players that should at least get a reasonable workload this year. Should being obviously the operative word there, but first guy we are going to pull up is, let me find his number here, Dansby Swanson for the Chicago Cubs. Shortstop. Blake, how about you go first for your prediction? What do you think Dansby's getting this year?
All right, let me pull up his last season. I know he had decent last year. He played 147 games.
Yeah, hit 244 with 22 homers and 80 RBIs.
Okay, not terrible.
He's going to be 30 this year.
All right, I'm gonna say Dansby does a little better. I just feel like the Cubs overall are gonna be better, so I'm gonna go with a 249 average. Homers, I don't know that he's gonna get more than. I'm gonna go with 20. I think his power is gonna be down a little bit, and RBIs, I think it'll be pretty similar, probably 82.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ben, what do you think?
255, 21 homers, 86 RBIs, 15 stolen bases.
Yeah. All right, next one here is going to be Bailey Ober for the Twins. Last year he went 8-6. He had a 3.43 ERA in 26 games started, and he had 146 strikeouts. Ben, you can go first here.
We're doing, so what do you want? Like wins?
Wins, ERA, and strikeouts. If you can give me an accurate WAR, I'll be more impressed.
No.
How about an F WAR?
We'll give him. We'll give him 7 wins. We'll give him 7-6
Yep.
with 132 Ks. ERA 4.6.
All right, so a down year for Bailey Ober for Ben. All right, Blake.
All right, I'm gonna go with 9-5. I think he's gonna have a 3.95 ERA, and we'll say 130 strikeouts.
Blake, you can go first on this next one. You got another AL Central guy. We're gonna go with Vinny Pasquantino. First base / DH last year in 260 plate appearances. He cranked the ball only 9 times over the wall. He hit 247 with 26 RBIs.
All right, but he's got a lot more games to play this year.
Yep.
Ooh, I think he's gonna batting average gonna be down a little bit, probably like 227. Um, home runs. Give him 25. He's got a little pop there. And then RBIs, probably let's go like 65.
Adam Dunn, is that you?
No, Dunwood had 40 homers.
Okay, but he would
Bro.
be hitting 220, right? I mean, so
Um, I'm gonna go 275, 21 homers, 76 RBIs.
so he's going to be Ben's expecting an improvement at the plate. Looks
Yep.
like. All right, Ben, you will get to
Also
go
a great
first.
Twitter follow, by the way, Vinny Pasquantino. He's funny.
You get to go first on this one, and this is pretty much you're going into a blind because I think he's a rookie. Or did he exceed rookie limits during the 2023 season? We're gonna go with Yuri Perez for the Marlins.
He pitched
think-
enough.
What he started 19. He started 19 games last year, right?
Yeah, he pitched enough.
Yep.
Is he injured right now though? No.
So
Okay. Perez. We go 8-6. 389. 127 strikeouts.
what do you think, Blake?
Give him another 9.5. 4.4 ERA. And strikeouts. I don't know, like 95.
85.
95.
Okay.
Yeah, listen to Ben's prediction. I was really focused on it.
Right. Blake, go first on this. Former Tiger, Jamer Candelario, third baseman / first base for the Reds, I think, this year. Or is he in the Nationals? Is he Reds or Nationals?
He was on the Nationals last year.
Okay, so he's the Reds this year, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. See, so he 234. Okay, I was thinking his year was a little better last year.
Wasn't he 251 last year? Or was it
He
234?
played for the
Oh.
Nats and Cubs last
Okay.
year.
Yes, sorry, I gotta combine them. Yeah. Okay.
So he had 251 total with 22 home runs and 70 RBIs last year.
All righty, let's go with 245 average wise. Let's see.
Lead the league in doubles.
Probably. I think 21 home runs. It's right about there. RBIs 75. A couple more.
253, 23 homers, 78 RBIs. Pretty close.
Very close numbers here.
I think that's kind of his standard now, right there.
All right. Ben, you will get to finish with a fellow Ben in the league, Ben Joyce, Angels relief pitcher that can chuck the ball.
Yeah, that's
But again, very limited career. You guys are going in blind. He has a career 1-1 record with a 5.4 ERA and only 12 games pitched in the bigs. But he's expected to be,
yeah,
a
he's gonna
seventh
be
inning.
that pen. We'll say 3-3. ERA 4.2, 61 strikeouts.
Okay. All right, Blake, what you thinking?
All right, I'm gonna give him, what do you say, 4-3?
3-3. Yeah.
I'm gonna give him 4-3. give him the benefit of the doubt. He's gonna get one more win than a loss.
Bidding $1. Just
Yep.
go below.
I'm gonna go 4.55 on the ERA. And then strikeouts. He does throw. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna get like 71 strikeouts.
He's got some pretty nasty stuff and he throws hard. So I think his strikeouts can be
Yeah.
pretty high for a bullpen guy.
His
But
brother also throws very hard.
not Jackson Job hard. No, I mean, they throw hard. They throw hard.
Probably harder, actually.
Yeah, they do. They do for sure.
Yeah.
I think I saw Ben Joyce at 104 at one point.
Yeah.
So
So we didn't even talk about Paul Skeens.
No, I didn't.
I don't even. So, do you guys expect to see Paul Skeens this year? Because I don't think. Maybe in September. He might be a September
could be up late. I mean, they're starting him in the minors. I've already said that. I don't know. He's pretty polished, so I wouldn't be surprised.
He looks good. That at bat with Jackson Holiday was fun to watch.
The problem is he's never pitched he pitched quite a bit for LSU last year, but it's just adjusting to the pro schedule. It's going to be his biggest issue. So they'll be cautious.
Is he going to be the minor league hype that Ellie De La Cruz had when he came up last year?
No, I think he's better. De La Cruz is.
I think he's gonna be the Stephen Strasburg.
Yeah, that's a good comparison, actually. Yeah. I like that.
Well, I know the hype that surrounded because I mean Ellie wasn't really known much before the start of the season, but he started killing it, and they're like, "Oh, it's a matter of time, and the Reds are going to call him up ASAP." And then he came up with the Reds, and then he ripped, and then obviously he fell off or at least leveled out.
He was pretty horrible by the end of the year. He hit
240.
He struck out almost 40% of the time by the end of the year, which is not good. So
to me, him and Aniel Cruz are the same player, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I just like playing it, even in MLB The Show. In fact, I think MLB The Show 24 just got released yesterday. I'm like, I really want to. I'm thinking about buying it, but I just like playing with guys like Aniel Cruz and Ellie De La Cruz. Those are just fun left-handed hitters to play as.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's. I think it's the MLB Show fascination that I have with them as players. They're probably not as good as I hyped them up in my mind to be, but.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens with Ellie. He's got to figure it out. He's super athletic, though.
All right. Well, we'll let this conclude our MLB preview for 2024. Maybe before the season start, I might reach out to Blake and at least get his words on paper of who he thinks is the opening day, lineup / roster for the Tigers and White Sox, and we'll talk about that a little bit before the season really starts kicking off.
For sure.
So, all right. Well, thanks guys for coming on, and Blake, thanks for joining us in your once a year trip. Unless there's a WBC season, then we get you on.
Yeah. My pleasure. Always enjoy
double the fun with Blake. Appreciate it. We'll catch up with you guys later. Then we'll see you.
We'll see you.
Yeah.